Hey, hi, hello, I'm Bushwookie and welcome to my channel. We left off on Kentucky Route Zero. We weren't quite to the end of the second act. We had just flown to this forest on a giant bird looking for the doc. So, let's go find Doc Martin. That's not his name. I don't remember his name, to be perfectly honest. But that's who we're looking for. Sorry. Stop screwing. There's a bird! I guess I'm the little kid now. Shannon, it's okay, just take it easy. Gotta get back on the road. I'll just close my eyes. Gotta get back on the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? I'm gonna say I don't know. Okay, well, who knows why we do anything, right? Somehow it seems important to me too. Maybe we'll figure it out when we get there. Wanna talk to the dog, little kid? How'd you come to be with these people? What do you like to do? I bet you were pretty wild when you were younger. Nah, I know, you probably met on a farm or something. When I'm old like you, I'll still be wild. Well, I like you anyway. Alright. Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine looking trees. This forest is full of shadows. The woods go on forever. Forest is full of shadows. The moonlight helps. Closer to the cities, you don't get moonlight like this. It all gets washed out. Light pollution, you know? I guess it's still there, you just can't see it. How are you feeling? Just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in the truck. I almost said trunk. We can handle this. Alright. Do you have any family you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. What does he do? Some kind of banker? Kind of a jerk? He's about my age, retired. I don't know. Just another drifter. About my age, retired. Retired? I can't imagine. Well, I probably hate it anyway. You never talked to him? I burned that bridge pretty bad. Who knows? I guess I was always closest with Weaver, as close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, You're a good listener. Dr. Truman, that was his name. We lost sight of you for a minute. Yep, it's easy to get lost, especially out in the woods like this. I never really get lost, though. I just look out for Julian. He's always around. I don't know if that's the bird. The folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep. So I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far and we never got lost, but when we came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All their stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. Okay. And yeah, I think during the exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay them that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, some kind of administrative thing. Okay. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroy his wrist building synthesizers, I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert in the medical uses of Neuropnol trademark. It's not so bad. Okay, so going back into that whole, this is kind of about American tragedy that's still going on. This is actually a very real thing where, basically doctors pumping out painkillers and stuff and getting rewarded for it by the pharmaceutical companies. That's a real thing. I mean, they've started doing pain clinics and stuff like that to try to cut back on some of the addiction and stuff that's arised from that. But I mean, I don't think they'll ever fully just eliminate it. So, so how about that leg? What happened exactly? It was like something grabbed my leg in the dark. Grabbed? Like an animal or a piece of machinery? That could be ugly. I've seen some joints twisted right around, right out of. Never mind. Let's start the examination. Aw, look at old Blue there with his hat. What are they singing about? Singing about travel, singing about going home, they're singing about hard times. Hard times, yeah. Everett has it pretty rough right now. Even if you just want to go home, you'll have problems. Like it'll be too dark and you'll get scared. Maybe you can just stay lost in the dark. Maybe you'll be okay with that eventually. Your friend's in pretty bad shape, isn't he? But it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we'll use is called Neuropnol trademark. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process, and then we'll just have a normal conversation as the Neuropnol trademark takes effect. Then I'll get started. Okay, so if you did watch part 1, okay, when we found the 20-sided dice, it was 5 was up. They had said, I rolled a 5, all of that, and it's even I don't know if this is why, but the word is written differently in a different font in this blurb. So, just trying to remember all the things that I've seen and see how they're connected. It may not be, but just in case. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company oh my gosh, this is difficult to read. Was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. Interesting. End of Act 2, okay. I knew I was close. I kind of felt bad to leave it off where I did in the last one, but it is what it is. So there's kind of like a in-between acts thing, and this is called the entertainment. The last one was like a museum, or like a art gallery type thing. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could do things. There is a, there's a brick on, it's a brick sandwich. Is that a phrase? Is that a thing? Hold on, I gotta know. I mean, there are sandwiches that you apparently press with a brick, but I don't know if that's reference to something. Okay. Barfly sits alone at a table with two glasses, one empty. Examine empty glass. Examines full glass. Looks at ashtray. Okay. Blows gently with pursed lips. Observes ash configuration. Okay. Coughs. Wipes nose with sleeve. Okay. At length inspects sleeve. Remembers something. Trivial about the prior evening. Looks up suddenly. Look left, look right. Left. Too good. It's cool in here. Yep. Like Babylon outside. It's an oasis. I wonder how Ted's holding up. AC. Down there, they all have it. So you're right. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. Okay? Oh, sure. They all have AC. Too cold almost. Skims newspaper. Article about cross-country travel by hot air balloon. Visualizes hot air balloon launch. Forgets. Okay. In July even. He's got a hotel. What? Yeah, hotel life. That's living. This is a really weird conversation. Is there anything else going? Student production is audacious. We have the right life, right to lie, said, but not sure about the heart of the... Oh! Okay, this is a play. Oh my gosh. We're like watching like a... Am I a part of this? I am really confused. Sound 2, drone number 1. Sound 3, glasses clinking. Sound 4, car passing by. Okay. Obscure playwright Lem Doolittle seems to have made a project of this. Distinction in his play, A Reckoning, originally written shortly before his mysterious disappearance. Okay. What it... Director's notes. Lem Doolittle's original script for A Reckoning has almost no explicit stage directions. From the author's essays and written letters, we know Doolittle thought of the writer as an equal partner with the actors. The actors should have equal authority to write by acting into what Doolittle called the living script. Given the lack of stage directions and our little own interests as a company in foregrounding the physicality of theater, we made the bold decision to borrow the stage directions from his rarely performed pantomime A Barfly and fold them into the action of A Reckoning. We've always thought of these two pieces as related, so it's been a very natural gesture to perform them simultaneously and on the same stage. James B. Carrington. Carrington. The name Carrington seems familiar. Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar? Nah. Ted's a good man. Nah, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard times whiskey. That's all you've got? It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? The boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this? Bread for? Sandwiches. Rain's Law. Ha. The old ones went bad while you were on vacation. You have a good time? While the sandwiches rotted? Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach and all I could think about was work. You know, the new kitchen. Maybe hire a hostess, you know? A hostess? At the lower depths? Ha! Crazy. Nah. It's not so crazy. I was in a bar down there in New Orleans. They had a hostess. Some dive. She seats you and, I don't know. Points out the specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials? You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken. I don't know, grilled chicken. Caesar salad. Class it up, you know? Bess would have liked it. Here's to Bess. Yeah. Let me grab a... Here's to Bess. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that sot in the corner? Not bothering nobody. Been here long? As soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something? You don't think... Maybe Ted... Nah. Ted's a good man, honest, well-liked. He's liked, but he's well-liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. The hammers, they don't sell themselves. Here. I don't know what sardonic means. It's just hard. Ted on the road. It's tough all over. What to do all day? Come here, I guess. Sure. That's what I do. Cheap drinks, conversation, and the entertainment. Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's... Oh, Junebug. I'll stay for that. I need some music. Get my mind off of Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8, maybe? We'll set 'em up slow, or I'll sleep right through it. That the whole thing? Okay. Oh, that TV is on. That old TV. Put it back on that. Weird Dinosaur Show, will you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I prefer the nature programs. They think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs on the ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. Do you go to church, though? Nah, not since Bess. It was her church, really. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. They've got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of rope before long. Dinosaurs on the ark? I prefer the nature programs. Yeah. So your vacation was good? 7 days poolside. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh, sure. No, it was a pool. Was it a pool or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. What? Weird. Yeah. You think I'm making this up? A little bit, yeah. Oh, no, Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Are the old folks here? Just me and Evelyn. Oh! I don't know what I thought that person's name was. I thought it was a dude for some reason. And that sot in the corner. You're early, Pearl. Your parents usually don't roll in until the evening, 5 or 6. Everything all right? Oh, sure, thanks. We just have some stuff to talk about. Well, post up here and let's watch this weird dinosaur show. I'll stand you a drink. All Harry's pouring today is Hard Times whiskey. That all you got? Good whiskey. Whoops. Sure, but, the rumors. Rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. You driving, Pearl? Oh, God, no. They want almost 40 cents a gallon? Fuck, I wish. Whew. I had the early shift, so I just walked over. In this heat? You still working over there at, Ace Jewelry and Loan? Joe Harden proudly trading shortcuts for dignity 6 days a week since 1962. At least they have the piety to shut down on Sunday. With Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can't it be both? Well, I know you see more trade than I do. Must be slow over at the hardware store. Slow isn't the word. And now Ted is out shilling for quality hammers to make up income. Have you considered quality hammers on your shelf? Made the switch recently and business has tripled. Well, of course, I'd love to have dinner with your lovely daughters, Evelyn. Hey, man gets lonely out on the road. I know how it is. Nah. Harry, you've been traveling, right? Sure, yeah. Down in New Orleans, just taking a break. A vacation. Looking around for ideas. Tell her about the pool or the beach. Evelyn. Sounds nice. And the hostess. I may just cut you off. Looks dejected. Clears his throat. So the pool or the beach? Yeah, Harry. Which was it? Well, it was a week of relaxation and now I'm back. You still look stressed. If you don't mind me saying. Ha! He just looks like that. Sure, that's just how I look. I've never known you to leave town, Harry. I've never known you to leave this bar. Oh, no, I get out. You still drive that old truck? I don't know. I think they towed it eventually. The hell you say? That must have been years ago, Harry. How do you get around now? I take the bus or walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. Looks dejected. I didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you two get off? Sorry, forget it. Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. Well, we'll lay off of you and get back to drinking. Got to be ready for the entertainment. Oh, who's on tonight? Tonight it's Junebug. Works for me. Around 8, I think. I'll stick around. I could use some sad music. I came here to break some hearts. What's that? To dash dreams. What are you talking about? Gotta talk to my parents about their bar tab. I won't be paying for them anymore. Hang on now. No, it's time to cut the old folks loose and head west. I can't keep enabling them, you know? A debt's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. I know you've got a vested interest and I don't want to make a victim of you. They'll come up with it somehow, I'm sure. No, it's not that. The thing about debts is you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What's that mean? I'm not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day. It's all around me, like a thick gray fog. It's in the air I breathe. At the pawn shop, they have a new financial technology. I'm the ambassador. Did you know that? A new technology? It's a new kind of debt, Evelyn. And it's a mess. What do you mean, a new kind of debt? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't buy used goods, we take personal property as collateral on a loan. Then, if you don't pay your loan, we sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. It works for people who couldn't get loans otherwise, I guess. Now Hardin has this new idea. He calls it payday advance. But it's just a short term unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate. There's no filtering. Most who borrow can't keep up. Then he has this big pile of debts with big returns on paper, and he can sell those debts to a bank. Huh, who's borrowing like that? Who do you think? When Joe put me in charge of it, the only dark-skinned clerk in the whole shop. You think so? I know it. Don't you see I look just like you? You can trust me. I'm going to pause it right here. Because again, there's a lot going on in this game. And, the more I'm playing it, the more is kind of coming to light and becoming obvious. Again, kind of like a situation of, a real American tragedy that is still going on. Basically, they're saying they've come up with this new loan system, and the people that are highly getting targeted are people of color, because I'm thinking the idea is that, especially during this time, a lot of them were in poverty, and so they're taking out these high interest loans and basically being targeted because they're in poverty and getting highly screwed over by these interest rates, which again is still an actual thing. I mean, it's not, and it's not just a one race thing or anything like that. I'm not saying that one maybe doesn't get more affected than the other, but it's a poverty thing, and it's just crazy. This game is just so. It's crazy all these different things they're bringing into it. You've got the unhealthy working conditions for, your blue-collar people with the coal mining. You've got the difficulties of health insurance and being able to get the medical care you need for lack of health insurance, and the way the pharmaceutical companies are running things, and how these doctors have created a whole bunch of addicts based off of what pharmaceutical companies are pushing them to do. So this is just completely incredible. It really is. This is just wow. For coming into this with no idea what it was really about and stuff, this is just such a powerful game, really. Such a powerful message, and just bringing light to so many big, true, realistic topics. I gotta give credit to these people. This is just truly amazing. Just wow. And we're not even done. We still have to finish this part, get into Act 3, and then 2 more acts after that. It's crazy. I love it. I mean, I don't love the tragedies of it, but the light that they're bringing to it, it's just incredible. Just wow. Okay. But Joe knows what they won't pay on time. There's no money in lending, but there's money in... You sure? That's in the Bible. I won't be his shill. I just have to save a bit more, and then I go to California, I'll be a real clerk. At a credit union or something. Something ethical. I just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in good shape, I think. You're behind, too. Not as bad as the Slades, but... Well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is a handshake and this whiskey you're about to pour me. Let's say this one's on me, Pearl. Nah, I'm good for it. For today, let's just say it's on me. You're awfully strict about cash for a guy who just got back from a vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe you'd better find some other chair to sink into so your debts don't get reckoned out from under you. I'm out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint a couple of old deadbeats. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but just remember what I said. Oh. Management material, that's what he said. Is that so? 11 years behind his supermarket till? You're damn right. Damn right. I have commitment and reliability. That's what he said. Management material. I bet they raise you to $3. I bet 4. The responsibility? Whistles. I can't whistle, I'm sorry. She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't. Work mornings. The Slade women are all getting promoted. I think they just put her on another shift. What's the morning at a pawn shop, do you think? Black coffee and desperation? Let's celebrate. Harry, another round. We're celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Talked to Pearl today? She worked all day. She was here earlier looking for you two. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourselves till you talk to her? We're celebrating. Pace yourselves or pay your bill. Why are you so stuck on a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sure, it's twice as bright when you got the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. You catch sight of any alligators? Sure, it was gators everywhere, a swamp. Big, sandy swamp with a pool and a hostess. What's that? Set 'em up, Harry. Junebug will be here any minute, and we want to be receptive. All right, but I keep track. There'll be a reckoning. You folks here? About the reckoning? What's up, Harry? Short on your bills? Let the books get away from you? That's an ignorant thing to say. Been doing my books for 10 years, keeping this place alive all on my own. Ever since Bess, I ought to just let you run that tab up until you drink yourselves underground. Now he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry. You know I'm only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. All right, let's drink. I better slow down. Hard times whiskey comes on strong. Don't want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. I can't tell anymore. I hear they have some secret ingredients or a secret process or something. Something in the wood they aged in? Yeah, something strange in that wood. Drink up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. Sounds like an old man. All right, Silver Fox. Now I'll let it slide. Another? Well, I don't get paid until Friday, and I haven't seen Pearl all day. She can pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. What the hell kind of thing is that to say? Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the Slades are good for it. This family takes care of our own. Sure, we'll get it straightened out when she comes back. Better get here soon, or she'll miss the entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Harry? Yep. That's what you get working with artists. Good entertainment, but it's always late. This is pretty late, though. We'll stick around. We're celebrating. Sure. Yeah, not expecting a late night sentimental call, and if he does, let it ring. Philanderer. Last drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. I just want to hear some music. Well, she better show up soon. I love this song. Oh, whoops. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me either. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. Evelyn. You love Ted, right? He's a son of a bitch. Out on the road, selling hammers and hammering shop girls. You know he isn't. Well, I wish he would. You don't mean that. Sure. I don't mean that. He's a son of a bitch. But you have to stick by your family. Sometimes. If it kills you. Do you... Why? You just have to. Why? I love this song. What if they're better off without us? My folks could get better with money. Ted could, I don't know, meet someone new? He wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? Ugh. All I want is to be free of parasites. Keep my own money, pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. Buy me a drink. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband, Evelyn. I want a whiskey. That's all you want? And a love song. Paul, you could have said something. I shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. Letting us just sit and soak up a debt. We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you, but I'm not paying for it. Your mother's going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not... Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe... He said maybe. I'm made of sweat and blood and beer. Just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk, and your mother is a manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence. It's not settled. Not settled? O'Neill just handed you a promotion. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did he say to you? Remember what he said to you? He said, didn't he? He said, maybe eventually. Maybe eventually? Maybe eventually, management material, keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later, keep your chin up. Enough. You can still settle. It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Let's just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. Sure. We can celebrate. Sure. The Slade women are moving up. Eventually. If she's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? I said, if she's this late, she always shows up. I've got nothing better to do. You gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. I'll buy you a drink. How about a water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night? What time is it? I love this song. It's relaxing. Like the sun by the pool. On a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would Bess think? Good Christian woman. Good. God damn it, who cares? If I did or didn't go to New Orleans. She didn't mean anything by it. Maybe I just sat here alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? That what you want to hear? Watching nature programs in the dark. Just me and the deer and the gators and the goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's ark, Evelyn, 2 by 2, out of the flood and into the poorhouse. She's just drunk. all on my dime. Well, there's gonna be a reckoning. All of you. Just stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. I can't pay her. The money's run out. What's that? It's gone. The money's all gone. I let you sponges soak up so many free drinks now I can't even stock the whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? It doesn't matter. You can't blame us. Harry, we're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Okay. I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is a love song and a whiskey. You'll have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone. The man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. 11 years behind a supermarket till. Keep your chin up. Rosa, eventually. Maybe. Maybe eventually. Now you should all clear out. Where would we go? Just let us wait. Let us wait for Junebug. We're good for it. We just want to have a few drinks, see the entertainment, then we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We're all struggling. Harry, you said you have a deal, right? God damn it! You don't understand me. Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debt soon. Rose is in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded it. I sold it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, that startled me. So in part 2, I was at the clerk's office or whatever, and I was going through paperwork, deciding like places to be like basically shut down and stuff, and one of the places that came up was a distillery. And it's just kind of interesting to me because I chose to keep the distillery open, and I am curious, had I chose to close it down, would the storyline be different? So again, if anybody has played this game and you've done things differently than I have, drop the results in the comments if they're different, because I'm very curious. This game is just super interesting to me. But getting through that in-between part took longer than I was expecting, so I think instead I'm going to start up Act 3 in a different video. Sorry that it ended up being pretty much just me reading a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully I know I didn't do like super different voices or anything, but hopefully it was interesting enough. Expect a Act 3 episode coming here very shortly. Best way to make sure you catch it, if you're wanting to, is subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, get the notifications so you know you're gonna be notified. That simple. Alright. So, until next time, Bushwookie out.